Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of EU4 as Aragon. And now we are about to secure Venice, hopefully. I'm not entirely sure if I want to fight his navy, but I think we're gonna. There goes Venice. 14, 11, 16 versus... Yeah, he has more galleys. He even has heavy ships. Ouch. That's gonna hurt. And he has a better admiral. Ah. And of course he has better naval tech as well. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Well, yeah, I've completely forgotten about that. This is something new. Engagement with. Or if it's not new, I've never noticed it before. How many ships you can bring into battle. And that's why having an admiral with maneuver is just godlike. Increasing the combat width, so to speak. Someday I'll have to go and look this up, because I really don't quite understand the naval combat mechanics. And it looks like we're losing. Oh yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of ships here. Oh dear, all our galleys are gone. Yeah, all our galleys are gone. Yeah, this is gonna be definite crushing loss. Let's get the hell out of there. The galleys were basically the only thing keeping us in the battle. So yeah. We're gonna have to rebuild those. I do have that loan. But, yeah, ships are kind of important. The question now is, are we going to build galleys? Or are we just going to go with light ships? And that's going to be... I don't know. Who are we going to be fighting? Who are we going to be fighting on the high seas? And I ask that because if we're going to be fighting England at some point, we're going to need heavy ships. The galleys aren't going to help us then. But if we're going to just smack the Ottomans again, we just need galleys for now. Though the Ottomans haven't rebuilt much of a navy. You know what? We're going to go with light ships. And we'll spend all our money building light ships. Every dime. And that basically means we're not going to be fighting any wars on this high seas for a very long time. And we should be able to march across here. Yes, perfect. We do have a claim out here too, don't we? Yes, we do. And this is a trading post, yes, nothing more than that. Hold on until this falls. We could shift the leaders around. No, actually, that is the leader, siege guy. Okay, and he's marching down here. That fort isn't gonna fall. Oh, Venice decided to split up their forces. Interesting. See? Dotting the landscapes with ships. Huh. Interesting choice. Of course, the bulk of their fleet is still down there. With 2 heavy ships and 7 galleys, we're not going to be able to smack them around anytime soon. Still, we saved most of our fleet. It looks like we're gonna need one more cog too, actually. Does it say how many ships I'm building? I'm building 38, so I have room for quite a few more ships. I just need the money for them. Our income situation is quite changed, I'll say that, since we suddenly aren't paying for so many ships. Yeah, I know I'm suffering attrition, but if I don't stack here, he's probably gonna come and kill me. As long as France or anyone else have troops here, I don't think France can... as long as the other forces involved here have troops in France, I don't think France can attack England. Yeah, because of the access rules, I think. Could be wrong. If Poland takes this province, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad. Brescia is gonna fall. I'm gonna withdraw this diplomat. I need to start thinking about what I want here. What do I want? And when do I want it? I want everything. And there it goes. Good. So, Venice. I definitely want Venice itself. The Ottomans and Tunisia, we don't care about you. We did want Brescia. So we can get access to Mantua. And that does mean Treviso would be awesome. But that will trigger quite a bit of problems. Dalmatia. Venice, Mantua, Lucca, no. I need to go further away. That's okay, they don't care about that. Athens is the war goal. Then Genoa and Florence will be at the breakpoint. I need to do this now so that I can deal with Mantua and get Genoa. And that's why I need these springboards. Which is kind of dumb since I have all these claims down here, but... And of course doing this will cost us diplomatic points, obviously. And it's gonna cost a fortune to core. Yeah, I should have thought of that before I fought this war. Right, you're my rival. I completely forgot about that. Oops. You're allied to France, so I can't attack you directly. And your trade league involves mostly powers I can't attack. The only one that I can possibly attack is Mantua. So I have to find a way to get a border with Mantua, and this is now the easiest way. And then I can take a little bit of land. I need to take this province because that's the mission. And beyond that, Athens is a good choice, I suppose. It's the cheapest province. Cheapest in terms of war score, but not in terms of diplomatic points. Or in terms of base tax. Huh. Strange, okay. I would have thought these would have cost more because they have more. I would have thought that would have cost more since it has more base tax, but that's not the case. The alternative is to go for Crete so that we get a springboard to. Yeah. That will allow us to fabricate pretty much on everything down with the Mamluks. I can't fabricate on Alexandria from here. Yeah. It's okay though, we can fabricate on the entire coast that way. So we can take the coast and Alexandria at the very least, maybe there's things in between. And that's what we need to do at some point. I can't humiliate you. I could ask for your war reps instead of taking your money directly, which is okay. I think in the long term war reps are going to be pay more dividends, but if I do that, that's actually going to trigger a fair bit of unrest. The Ottomans still have a truce with us for another 4 years, so they can't coalition us right away. Venice can't coalition us right away. So it'd have to be Tunis or one of the Italians that coalition me. And most of them are at war. We're at June. It'll take down in December. I'm kind of surprised that they're more ticked off by... Yeah, they're more ticked off by me taking Greece than they are me taking Athens. By me taking Crete instead of Athens. Why? They're both Catholic, right? They're both Catholic. Okay, this does have 2 more developments. I can understand it in that case. We're gonna risk it. Worst case, Italy's gonna coalition us. And then that means we're just gonna have to sit tight for quite a while, but that's okay too. Or they're gonna attack me directly, that could also happen. Do I want to risk it? So many of these mini-puts are... You know what? It's not worth it. I'm gonna do Athens instead. It's safer. Yeah. And that also is going to free up more war score. Really? Is Athens worth... Crete worth 10 more war score than... Yeah, they are. Okay, that's good. That means we can extort a lot more money. All of your money, actually. None of this is really interesting. The only interesting one would have been humiliate rival, but I don't think we're going to need that. So we're going to do this. It's going to cost us diplomatic points, admin points to core. Some coalitioning. Yeah. Thank you for playing. We're immediately going to raise autonomy. Yeah, they're not going to be producing anything here for a very long time. But so be it. The navy is still mostly in shambles. Can this province hold that many troops? I don't think so. March over here instead. While we rebuild the navy. You can sit on this province. And we'll raise autonomy. Here. Oh yeah, I forgot about that mechanic. This will have less autonomy because it's in a state we own. Oh. Maybe I should start creating border states then. Generate. It's gonna take a while to save up all the points we need. Yeah, that's fine. Finished our glorious mission. Manpower, yeah. Remove Manta from the map. I would love to do that. But... ain't gonna happen. Manpower, yeah, Hungary. Let's spend a diplomat on you. Oh yeah, and we can fabricate claims on Venice as soon as the diplomat turns. We have lots of saved up time for that. Treviso, definitely. Good. Poor Venice. And now we just have to be a bit careful here about our aggressive expansion. As long as none of them coalition us by the end of the year, that's going to be fine. But I do think we're going to try to start improving relations in Italy. And try to keep things calm here. I should probably also mothball some forts. Because we're going to be at peace for quite a while now. Did raise autonomy everywhere, right? Yeah. And I should be able to fabricate one more claim on the Pope. Quite a few more actually, since we now have this whole thing. How can I fabricate on this? Oh, from here, right. Cool. Let's not fabricate anymore on the Pope for now. I want my claim on Mantua. Come to think of it, if I wanted to fight Mantua, I could bring France. They would join. They'd join if I had a CB. That's going to bring in Genoa, which I have to co-belligerize, otherwise I'll never be able to afford Genoa itself. Yeah, that's going to bring in the Trade League, which is fine. France will already be at war, so that shouldn't trigger France. I hope. I'm actually not sure. What triggers first? Co-belligerized allies or your allies? I don't know. Well, I'd hate to find out by suddenly being at war with France. Regardless, we're just gonna have to sit there now. We've gotten our foothold into Italy. We've gotten Venice. One more on the whole list. Where is it? Where be it? Where be it? Consulate of the Seas, yes. And technically we already own that one over there. We just need to integrate them, which is gonna be soon-ish. So we need Genoa and we need Alexandria. So I could actually leave these guys alone. You've gotten peasants, huh? I can leave the Ottomans alone, sort of, maybe. Of course, they don't want to leave me alone. Though their troop count is down quite a bit. Troop count is down, they're in, yeah. They have suffered a fair bit of losses. Yeah, taking some land here, that's gonna cause some upset. Taking Venice kind of upsets people. We did have the idea, didn't we? Yeah, we had reduced aggressive expansion both from the idea there and from having high prestige. So that's minus 30% for doing that, those two things. Look at all the folks running through here. I think it's a small miracle that France isn't pouncing on someone. Especially now, because they most likely would think that I would join their war. Can't afford to repay the loan just yet. Pity. Memmingen joined there. Okay, fine. Right, we were building ships. The loan first. Repay the loan, then we're going to keep building ships. And we crossed the threshold. We are now in January and February, and there we go. So these should now be below 50. Right. 50 aggressive expansion. 49, yeah, perfect. I might even have to consider looking for a diplomat. And there is one available, but it costs a bit. And we could recruit a diplomat. Yeah, I think that's actually might actually be advisable. cheaper. Oh, it's level 3. Oh, that new. Yeah, go for it. Do I want to switch foci? No. Because I want both the idea groups here and I need to integrate both these subjects, so... Speaking of, how much longer until I can integrate you? That's the annex subject modifier. Which is gonna be gone in a year or so. Okay, that's fine. Oh, yeah. This I've completely forgotten, that little mechanic. Could have done this ages ago. I'm so used to there not being a way to increase legitimacy. I've completely forgotten that they added this function. That's where we could have sunk all the extra military points earlier. Ah, well. And we need to get our fleets in order. I'm not trying to pick the troops. Come on. Fleets. There we go. We're gonna need more ships, but that's fine. Just get everybody here and here. So we can fix the trade fleets at the very least. Oh, it's gonna take so long before we have all the points needed. Get new paper controller. And get the transports out of this. Check trade in Genoa, please. There we go. That's an extra transport. Move the transports back to... There we go. Now you just save up money to repay the loan. So, you still have the buffer zone, yes. So you're gonna attack Fez next. Almost certainly. Alright, I think I've completely forgotten about the unbalanced research thing too. So just pouring things into ideas will eventually bite us in the butt. We're already there, actually. Okay, fine. As much as I would like. Anyway, travel time, that's not really useful, but diplomatic relations, that could certainly help us. Save monarch points. Yeah, I don't know. We'll be paying for it for a while. And you excommunicated Ferrara. It's allied to... No, not gonna happen that at least. Not gonna happen. There's the peace. You decided to eat... Ah, come on. Oh my. You took a fair chunk. Poor Hungary. And unfortunately I hold some of your provinces, don't I? So you'll never... Except, actually you would. I don't hold any of your core provinces. I thought I did. I guess I turned them over to... Austria instead. Okay, fine. Verona, now we have to save up points for Venice itself. Right now we are paying for corruption, aren't we? Yes, we are. Quite a lot, actually. But we don't have the really expensive leaders anymore, so... There's that. Bold fighter. Land leader shock, okay. At least it's a positive trait. The next one's gonna fire in 15 years. Yeah. It's gonna be pretty old by then. Regency in Fez, okay. Are there any disputed thrones at the moment? No. Say, Holland, have you decided to go exploration? No, you haven't. What about Scotland? No. I don't think England is going to be aggressive here. Oddly enough, France seems quite content. You decided you want my lands? No, okay. You're just a bit upset with me, that's all. Yeah, I need to start improving relations with my friends and subjects again. And we do have a fair few upset. Wait a second. Did I see that right? Barcelona. Okay, go up there. Right, we decreased autonomy a while ago, and that still hurts. How long until that actually expires? 1513, and that's pretty close. That's good. And that won't be a problem anymore. We should be able to pay the loans now, don't that? Yeah, repay all loans, get them. Want those gone. Then I'll consider the navy. We're in for 10 more ships. Wait a sec, number of home ports at least 10. Oh, of course, I haven't actually made them... They're all territories. So I don't actually have ports. And also, we're supposed to revoke this from the burghers. Yes, let's do that. Finish our mission. Lovely. I don't really want to remove Mantua from the map. And we are going to have to sit still for quite a while. 10 years, maybe not that much, but we're going to try for that mission anyway. I'm going to go for that. Even though getting an idea, getting a tech now would actually be beneficial. The last one is going to be vassal force limit contribution, that's not much, and yeah, the last one doesn't matter. So for now we're going to push into diplomacy tech and ease our unbalanced research. And you are going to be used to improve relations with Clemken first and all foremost. We should have enough to make a claim on you. Lovely. Then we no longer need that. Now I think I need to improve relations with my friends because relations are slipping a bit. You're guaranteeing Burgundy. Okay, cool. So you're not going to attack Burgundy. You are probably going to attack Lorraine or England. Okay, then now we embrace colonialism. That's actually okay. Let's see now. That should increase the spread. Yes. Okay. So now it'll tick up down here as well, right? Okay, so in 196 a month, that's 10, 12 points a year. So what, 10 years or so, we'll have a colonialism province there, and then it'll spread slowly to these two provinces and finally to us. So we're gonna get it sometime, at some point. It's gonna spread. This kind of sucks that Castile for once decided not to go colonialism and Portugal decided not to find the New World. Grumble. For once I was so situated close to these two guys, and that's of course when it spawns in England. But if I was up here, I can guarantee you it would spawn down in Portugal. Oh well. Okay, so we're not going to take the final influence idea. Are we going to take these? Prestige, Heretic, and Gladly Loyalty. Stability. I think not, actually. I think it's time to just pour it into tech once we have the points. And Diplomatic is the one we're short the most of, so not going to change my foci for a while. September 7, that's okay, we're going to start integration of Tlemcen 2 then. Now we're just going to sit tight while we wait for... Yeah, the claims can go away, that's fine. We're just waiting for aggressive expansion to die down a bit. It is pretty high in just all the directions we want to expand. And the place we really want right now is Genoa. And to do that, we are going to need to wait a while. Because Genoa is quite expensive. We took these, that's nearly 50, more than 50 development in northern Italy. Well, that's bound to spark reaction, and Genoa itself is 25 more, so yeah. We'll have to bide our time. Well, that's fine. Speaking of time, it is time for a break. Thank you for watching.